We are so excited to announce that Garland now has an official learning management system. Welcome to Canvas. In this demo, I will be showing you some Canvas features, including the Canvas interface, teacher and student view when in the system, and interactive lesson examples. Garland has its unique Canvas login page. This site will be added to the Staff Apps folder for easy access. You will use your Garland ISD email and password to log in. On the left side of this presentation, you will be seeing the teacher interaction with Canvas, and on the right side, you will be seeing the students. Once logged into Canvas, students and teachers will see their dashboard. The teacher dashboard provides an overview of classes the teacher instructs, and the student dashboard shows classes in which the student is enrolled. In this example, I will be showing a 3rd grade math class. To access the class, I click on the elementary class, and the student would click on his or her class. Once I click on my class, it takes me to the home page. The home page allows me to share important information with students, such as my contact information, the daily schedule, and a weekly overview. What I add to my home page is accessible to students on their page. Okay, let's get started. It's Monday and students are ready to learn. They scroll down and click on Monday, and training on how to do this is upcoming and it's going to be ongoing throughout the school year. And we've put those learning activities into a Google slide, which we have uploaded into Canvas. We see here the first activity for students is to respond to a math critical thinking question. When the student clicks on that link, it's going to open up a discussion post within Canvas. Let's take a look at it from a student perspective. The student has their question. They have a response button where they can type in their answer, and a text box opens up for them to type in their response. Once they're ready, they can hit post reply. They have a number of options here on what they want to upload for their response. When someone has already responded, students do have the options if the teachers want to give the students the option to respond to each other. This helps increase collaboration and communication virtually in the classroom. Post reply. So here the student has responded and has responded to another student. At the very top it says when they're ready, please click here to continue. The student will click there to go to their next activity. The second piece tells them to join a live session. Here we have embedded a Google Meets link for you to join your class. So they're going to click on this link, which is going to open up a Google Meet for students to meet with their teachers and their classmates. Now that you have your Google Meet going, you've checked in with your students, they've had a chance to discuss that math critical thinking question, we could move on to our guided instruction. Here we have embedded a Pear Deck activity for students to complete. Using the Pear Deck activity and connecting students with the teacher using Google Meets creates a synchronous learning experience for all learners. During the lesson, the teacher may use Google Meet to share his or her screen so students may follow along on their own Pear Deck and click through the slides under the teacher's guidance. Google Meets also has the chat feature where students are able to communicate with the teacher and peers to post questions or comments. Here's an example where we're using the Google Meet camera for students to respond using visual cues with their hands to respond to the question on the screen. During the synchronous instruction, where you're guiding students virtually using Google Meet and Canvas, students also have the opportunity within Pear Deck to interact with the lesson. For example, let's look at the student view when responding to a true-false question in Pear Deck. Student clicks on Answer Question, True or False, and then moves to the next question. Drag and drop interactive activities are also great for asynchronous and synchronous learning. They can be done asynchronously when a student is working at his or her own pace, and they can be done synchronously as they work together with the guidance of the teacher and their peers in class. Here's an example in Pear Deck where a student can drag and drop items towards the correct response. Once the student has completed the activity, they can go to the next option. Multiple choice is also an option in Pear Deck. Students answer the question, go to the next one. Here, students are reading a table and will respond with either greater than, less than, or equal to. And students also have the option of typing in their responses. So here, if the student decides this is the correct answer, they would type in their answer. Once the guided lesson is complete, you may instruct students to click on the next button on the right corner of their screen. This will take them to complete a quiz. Here, they respond to the quiz. There's multiple choice options. You can embed images, and again, training for this is coming. And they submit the quiz. Gives them automatic feedback. The student's grade will also automatically post to the student's account. Let's take a look at that from the student perspective. The student clicks on grades. This provides the student with a summary view of his or her grades. The teacher also has several options under the grades tab. Let's look at it from the teacher's perspective. To look at the quiz that was just given, the teacher would click on the quizzes tab, click on the quiz, and there is a speed grader option. This option allows the teacher to see the responses for each individual student as well as a class average. The teacher may scroll through all of his or her students to see the students' responses. There is also a shortcut to the gradebook in Canvas. This icon here will take us to the gradebook, where a teacher has a summary view of all of the students in his or her class. This is where a teacher will sync grades to Skyward, a huge time saver for teachers. Under the Actions tab, we will be adding the option that says Sync to Skyward, a quick and easy way for teachers to grade in Canvas and automatically have those grades submitted into Skyward. Let's take a look at the closing activity of the day. Once they've completed the quiz, their instructions are to log into Imagine Math for 30 minutes. Click on that link and it takes them to the Imagine Math website. Now, for students that may have missed the lesson for the day, there is an option here, a link that says, "Oops, I missed the lesson." And it's going to redirect them to a page where you, the teacher, will embed links for makeup assignments and videos for students to watch and complete. Thank you for watching this introductory video to what synchronous instruction looks like for learners in Canvas, as well as how students who miss live lessons can access the material to get caught up through asynchronous virtual instruction. Students and families will have on-demand training opportunities soon to assist them with accessing and navigating the Canvas system.